Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Crypto Blog Insight. So guys, today we are going to talk about our prediction about the crypto market, about Bitcoin, about altcoins, about meme coins from the 3rd and to the 10th and 11th of August, because if you are in my community, those are the dates, right? I gave a previous prediction. So we are going to look at those dates, right? We are going to look at those dates and we are going to look at how the market played out, right? So guys, if this interests you, make sure to subscribe if you are coming across to my YouTube channel for the first time, right? And then like this video. So guys, let's head on. So guys, this was on the 3rd, right? If you look on the 3rd, on the 3rd, right? If you look on the 3rd of August, that is on the 2nd of August was when the price of Bitcoin was at this level. So let me let me do this. So the price of Bitcoin was at this level, right? At this level, we saw the price of Bitcoin at this level. This was on the 2nd of August. The price of Bitcoin was at this low. And I say, guys, from the 3rd, we are going to see the price of Bitcoin and the whole crypto market go up on the 11th and the 10th of August. So on the 10th and 11th of August should be when we are actually selling, right? And I give those data. I say, legend, from 3rd of August through the 10th and the 11th of August, that is when we are going to sell, right? So let's look at that, right? So let me head over to my group because I want to actually show you guys when I actually posted about that in my community on my WhatsApp. By the way, if you are not in my WhatsApp community, make sure to actually join my WhatsApp community. So this was the date, yeah. I said this. So this is the 3rd, or this is the 2nd, and from this before the 3rd of August, right? This was what I said. So I say, look, if you read very well, I say the market will fool a lot of people this weekend. So if you look at on the 2nd of August, before the 3rd of August, when the market start pumping, right? On the 2nd of August, that was weekend, right? That was weekend. And I say, legend, that from the 3rd and the 2nd, because I was telling my community to buy from the 2nd of August to the 3rd of August. So we are buying from the 2nd of August to the 3rd of August, and from the 3rd of August, we are expecting the moment up. So if you look at here, I told to my community, they will fool a lot of people, because during then the market was dropping down. If you look at here, I'm going to show you back to the chart. I'm going to show you to the chart. I'm going to take you back to the chart, but let's look at it. During then, right, the price of Bitcoin was dropping very hard. The price of Bitcoin was dropping, and then the price of Bitcoin dropped to the 2nd and the 3rd was when we had the bounce, right? So from the 2nd of August, I was telling to my community, I posted this date. You can look at the date there, right? Was the 2nd of August, and I posted this. I say, during then, I have already told my community that this could happen on this date, right? So from the 3rd of August, I told my community that buy. Those are the time to buy. From the 2nd of August to the 3rd of August, buy, right? And you can actually see what I said here. I say they will fool a lot of people this weekend. So on the 2nd, which I posted this, on the 2nd, which I posted this, on the 2nd of August, which I posted this, was on weekend, right? So they are going to fool a lot of people this weekend. And from 3rd, see, we are ahead of the news, right? They will fool a lot of people this weekend. We are ahead of the news, still hitting those buy button. From the 3rd to 4th of August is buy. That is what I told my community, right? You can see everything here, right? So I told my community that from the 3rd and the 4th, and we had the bounce. Let me show you now. Let's go back to the chart. Let's go back to the chart. See what happened to the price of Bitcoin from the 3rd from the third, right? So from the third was when we are having this moment down, right? And everybody was screaming. And then we get to the second. I was telling my community that from the third, you are buying. To the fourth, you are buying. And then we are expecting the market to go up. So you see that moment after the third, fourth, look at the date. Just look at the date. And what happened to the price of Bitcoin? The price of Bitcoin move up, right? Move up. And I told to my community that let me go back here. And I told to my community that from the 10, so let's go back to the group again, right? From the 10 to 11. So guys, this was the 10th. You can look the date there. This was the 8th of August. Now, I told to my community what I see, right? You can see what I see coming. I told to my community what I see coming and how I'm preparing against it, right? Now, I drop this picture, right? So you can see, I say, look at what I said here, legend. Look at what I said here. I say from the 10th to 11th of August. So we bought on the 3rd, we bought on the 2nd of August, and we bought on the 4th of August. Then the price of Bitcoin moved up, right? You can look at the chart. The price of Bitcoin moved up. And then from that 3rd, and then 3, I said the price will actually go up 3 on the 10th to 11th. So reaching on the 10th to 11th, this was on the 8th, I posted this. On the 8th of August, I posted it to my community. And I told them that from the 10th to 11th August, I see a market, a start of a drop across the global market. And this will sustain 325 to 31st of August. So I told to my community that from here, right? I told to my community that from here, that the price of Bitcoin will drop. And here, that the price of Bitcoin will drop. The price of Bitcoin, the price of altcoins will drop. So go check out your meme coins, your altcoins. There are many altcoins that started dropping from the 10th and 11th of August. So go check, right? So I told my community that we are going to see this date, the price of cryptocurrency will drop. This was what I told my community. This was what I posted to my community, right? Now let's go back and look at the price of Bitcoin. So guys, if you look very well, this was on this 2nd to 3rd. So we buy this date. This was the date I mentioned. 2nd, 3rd, 4th in my community. So these were the buying dates. And exactly that was the place Bitcoin actually find a bottom, right? And then we actually rallied up. And then I say from the 10th to 11th, exactly here was the 11th, right? And I say Bitcoin will drop. We had that push down, but had another pump, and then we actually drop. So you're actually seeing how that played out from the 3rd of August, and then the price is, and I said that the price will start dropping from the 10th to 11th of August. That is when the price will start dropping. So we bought here, and I mentioned this date, and I told my community to sell, and we actually sold here. And then look at what happened to the price. So guys, if you want to stay tuned on this, what is happening to the market, you know, a lot of people right now, a lot of the people in the market are playing the game in another way, right? But the market is playing in another dimension, right? So pay attention, right? In my recent video, I talk about how we predict the move from here down here. And right now, guys, in today's video, I have shared how we predict the move from the 3rd of August to the 10th and 11th of August. And then in my next video, I'm going to show you how we predict this move way back down. So if you want to actually see that, make sure to subscribe, like this video, share your comment share your opinion in the comment section. I'm going to be checking them out. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Peace. Goodbye.